Hey internet, this is Nate, and literally like 5 minutes ago a new Vampire Survivors DLC just got announced. So Vampire Survivors Tides of the Voscari, and unfortunately it comes literally in the middle of my trip to Japan, but you know what, that's life. But yeah, let's read through. I already kind of read through it a little bit, but let's go through it together and you can talk about what is coming and my thoughts. So Tides of the Voscari will be the second DLC expansion for Vampire Survivors, introducing a huge stage, which, I mean, thinking about the Legacy of the Moon spell, the new stage that came with that DLC is easily the most interesting stage in the game right now. Really complex, tons of stuff in that stage. So very excited to see what they do with another big one as well. A slate of new characters, monsters, and weapons to play with, and of course, secrets may be lurking in the shadowed canopies of the deep forest. But as always, we can either confirm or deny the presence of vampires. Nestled deep within a continent-sized forest is Voscari Academy, a school where the elite of the world train their children for careers as powerful wizards, indefatigable generals. I have no what the hell does that even mean? And expert spies. The academy is divided into 3 houses, a premise hitherto untouched in all of fantasy fiction. 3 students, one from each house, brave the journey into the forest, stuffed with mythological creatures, all to have a jolly adventure with absolutely nothing interrupting the whimsy. This is all mind-blowingly original stuff, we know, but it only gets better, folks. Vampire Survivors Tides of the Voscari will include 8 allegedly never-before-seen characters, 13 new weapons between base versions and evolutions, including the sword, the arrow, and the magic. They actually showed the arrow in a little bit of a GIF in the Discord channel. Not seen the sword, not seen the magic. A large stage, a forest called Lake, 7 brand new music tracks, 21 achievements. It's going to be $1.99 or 199 euros or 159 pounds. Yeah, looks pretty good. Look at these are the new characters. So we have the wizard character, we have the warrior character, we have the archer character, we have whatever the hell this is. I assume it's one of the enemies. Weapons, an SSS, the sword. I guess is the magic. This is the magic. This is the swords, and this is the arrows, and then this is the new map. So here's some frequently asked questions. What's the price? As I said, it's $1.99, 199 euros, or 159 pounds. When April 13th on Steam, and everything goes well on other platforms. Will the main game still receive free updates? Yes, the DLC will launch with a small patch that will also bump the version of the game to 1.4. This will be a very small patch that will simply add a new in-game only unlock for a second batch of the seal power-up. Oh, cool. Well, that's nice. So then there's going to be even more seals available. We had to slow down more than expected on standard content patches due to all the changes required to bring the new engine to the PC, but we have new content planned to release over the next few weeks, of course. In the meantime, the new engine is now available in private beta, and we'll be able to swap completely over only once we've ironed out the differences between the base version of the game. You can read more here. Sadly, as with all our DLC, Tides of the Voscari will reduce your overall 100% completion again. We're still looking into a way to stop this from happening on Steam. And yes, there's only one stage, but it's huge and offers different biomes. Music tracks will be added to the soundtrack. There will not be any kazoos. Okay, so some notes. Also, interesting that they do it literally the day before April 1st. But let's look at the trailer and then I can kind of like give my thoughts. So let's go. Hold on one second. We'll pause the music and let's jump into the trailer.
A fantasy based on a fantasy, a fighter, a mage, and a thief. A quest, a vampire's paradise.
Oh, Interesting. That was very different than other trailers. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much in line with what they had said all their DLCs are going to be. So in case you didn't hear their like official announcement on how Vampire Survivors is going to continue to get updated, there will be main content updates, and that will include any gameplay changes or yeah, basically that's it. Like any new mechanics or gameplay changes will always be included in the base game. DLCs will only ever add new characters, new maps, things that do not affect the core gameplay of the game, but are more just additional content in the game. So as I said, very much in line with that. 8 new characters, a bunch of new weapons, a new stage. Yeah, should be fun. I mean, as I said, I like Legacy of the Moonspell. I know some people, well, I think most people actually liked Legacy of the Moonspell because it's, I mean, these DLCs are super cheap. It's like $2 and you get a whole bunch of new characters, a whole new map, a whole bunch of new weapons. So for me, that's like a no-brainer. Definitely will be playing this, although damn, now I got to think about whether I take my laptop with me to Japan, at least to get like, to be able to experience the game the first couple of days. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that. But if you like this video, please give it a like. Tell me in the comments, are you excited for another new DLC? What are your thoughts? And with that, this has been Nate, and I will see you next time. See you later.